XRP and quantum computing. Can it survive the ultimate test? In the digital age, every revolution carries within it a hidden threat, a shadow that emerges just as the world begins to trust the new system. For cryptocurrency, that shadow is quantum computing. To most people, the phrase sounds like science fiction. Machines so powerful they can perform calculations in seconds that would take today's fastest supercomputers thousands of years. But to those who understand cryptography, it means something far more dangerous. A weapon that could break the very code securing Bitcoin, Ethereum, and nearly every digital asset in existence. So the question arises, what happens to the Internet of Value when quantum computers arrive? And more importantly, can XRP, the coin designed as digital settlement infrastructure, survive the ultimate test? Quantum computers exploit the strange rules of quantum physics, using qubits instead of traditional bits. This unlocks massive parallelism, giving them the ability to crack algorithms like RSA and elliptic curve cryptography, the very foundations of today's blockchains. Bitcoin's wallets, Ethereum's smart contracts, and trillions of dollars in tokenized assets could be vulnerable if quantum advances outpace cryptographic defenses. Entire fortunes locked in private keys could be drained in minutes. Mainstream fear paints a bleak picture. Bitcoin, with its public ledger of addresses, becomes a sitting duck. Ethereum, despite its innovation, rests on the same cryptographic bedrock. Even stablecoins, tokenized assets, and CBDCs could fall prey to the quantum blade. Critics argue the whole industry could collapse under the weight of this new computing paradigm. But here's where XRP steps into the narrative differently. From its inception, Ripple built XRP not as a speculative playground, but as a settlement engine for institutions. Its consensus algorithm doesn't rely on energy-heavy proof of work. Its design is lean, fast, and adaptable. That adaptability may be XRP's greatest shield in the quantum age. Because while Bitcoin's community debates change like a slow-moving oil tanker, Ripple and its partners have the structure and governance to implement post-quantum cryptography upgrades far more rapidly. The ISO 2022 alignment adds another layer to this. Banks, governments, and enterprises adopting XRP as rails for value transfer aren't naive. They know quantum risks exist, and global standards bodies are already working on post-quantum algorithms. XRP's positioning as the bridge currency of this new standard means it won't be abandoned. It will evolve. The financial system has too much riding on it. Imagine this scenario. The year is 2030. Quantum computers are no longer lab curiosities but real-world machines in the hands of superpowers. Bitcoin maximalists panic as wallets are drained. Ethereum rushes to implement a hard fork but risks breaking billions in smart contracts. And then there's XRP, battle-tested, updated with quantum-resistant signatures backed by RippleNet corridors and central bank partnerships. Instead of being destroyed, XRP becomes the survivor coin, the digital settlement layer that adapted before it was too late. This is why the quantum threat isn't just fear, it's opportunity. It separates speculation-driven projects from those built with true utility and forward compatibility. And it turns XRP from just another altcoin into the last line of defense for the Internet of Value. The story of quantum computing and crypto isn't one of inevitable destruction. It's one of resilience, preparation, and vision. And it forces us to ask, will the coins we hold today survive the quantum test of tomorrow? Or will XRP once again prove why it was designed not for hype cycles, but for the future of global money itself? Welcome to the next chapter in our deep dive series. This is not financial advice. This is the story of XRP versus quantum computing, the ultimate test. Subscribe to LTL Productions and let's uncover the truth together.